What's up, guys, and welcome to the first episode of Lestrange but True, where I talk about the life of one character from Harry Potter. This month, we are talking about the fan favorite. That's right, Severus Snape. Yep, okay, so let's get started. Snape was born on the 9th of January 1960. He is a half-blood. His father was a muggle. He grew up with Lily and Petunia Evans, and he fell in love with Lily as a child and continued to love her throughout the series. Actually, once Lily died, his Patronus even changed to a doe to represent her. And by showing this to Dumbledore, Snape sets up the famous quote from the series, "After all this time, always." During Snape's time as a student at Hogwarts, he was gifted at potions and even invented spells and curses, which he wrote in the margins of his potions book, and caused Harry some recognition and a bit of trouble in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. He was invited to be part of Professor Slughorn's Slug Club. He was also enemies with James Potter and Sirius Black throughout school, and was often bullied by them. This led to him joining the Death Eaters along with some of his friends later in his schooling career. Just as another nod to his wizarding proficiency, though, he was the only Death Eater that could conjure a Patronus. Snape remained a Death Eater in the First Wizarding War. However, he turned to the Order of the Phoenix shortly before Lily Potter's death in hopes to protect Lily, then continued to spy on the Death Eaters for the Order leading up to and throughout the Second Wizarding War. As a member of the Order of the Phoenix and a trusted friend, Snape was actually asked by Dumbledore to be the one to kill him, and he reluctantly agreed. In his time as an educator at Hogwarts, he was the Potions Master and head of Slytherin House, then later in the series, the Professor of Defense Against the Dark Arts, and the Headmaster for a year. Snape was the youngest person to achieve the titles of Head of House and Headmaster. He was the only wizard, aside from Voldemort, capable of flight without a broom. And Snape was ultimately murdered by Nagini on orders from Voldemort because Voldemort believed that Snape was the master of the Elder Wand. Turns out, he wasn't. Snape was based at least partially on J.K. Rowling's former chemistry teacher. In the Harry Potter movie series, Snape was portrayed by Alan Rickman, but he almost wasn't. Tim Roth was actually offered the role, but he turned it down because he was too busy filming the Planet of the Apes. Finally, in 2017, on the anniversary of the Battle of Hogwarts, J.K. Rowling apologized for Snape's death, saying, "Okay, here it is. Please don't start flame wars over it, but this year I'd like to apologize for killing Snape." Well, that's it for this episode of Lestrange but True. Thanks for watching, and we will pick up next time on page 394.